called Spina Bifida. As we will see, Spina Bifida is a horrific defect that affects thousands of children and families around the world. Now let's go to Jameson Brown with an interview with one of the top genetic counselors in North America.
Thanks, Jack. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm here at Fetal Diagnosis Center and Treatment Plant with Eric Myers. Eric Myers is a top geneticist here. Eric, can you tell us a little bit about spina bifida? Simply, what is it?
Well, Jameson, spina bifida is a serious deformity that occurs in babies. While being formed inside the womb, an opening occurs generally in the lumbar region of the fetus back due to a neutral tube defect, where the brain, spinal cord, or the protective coatings fail to complete development. This opening allows the nerves and spinal column to be exposed and not protected by skin. The protruding area is often surrounded by a sac, which is exposed to embryonic fluid.
Now tell me, are there different types of spina bifida?
Yes, there are actually three types. First, there's a rarest type called meningocele. There's also another type called myeloschisis, but the type I want to concentrate on today is myelomeningocele. This type is the most common form of spina bifida that develops.
Very interesting. Now tell me, how does one develop spina bifida?
Actually, the cause is still unknown. Little evidence does exist, however, linking the defect to genetics, yet most victims have no familial connections.
And how does it affect the body? What are the symptoms?
Well, firstly, bladder and bowel movements become hard to control. Also, sexual dysfunction occurs due to spina bifida. In addition, abnormal structures can occur like clubfoot and hip dislocation. Lastly, to the extreme, paralysis can result from the condition.
And how can a mother know if her child will have spina bifida?
Usually the mother's baby can actually be tested by a simple ultrasound at about 16 to 18 weeks. And this ultrasound will be able to show whether the baby has spina bifida and if the surgery is going to be needed.
Interesting and saddening. Are there any treatments for SB or cures?
Yes. As of late, the technology that the hospital possesses has allowed for the severity of spina bifida to be controlled. A complex and intricate surgery can take place before the baby is born. The surgeon will complete a prenatal spinal surgery, and this surgery has actually been found to have a positive effect on the baby more than the following birth. The pre-birth surgery has been shown to cut down on the fluid surrounding the brain, which is also an off-product of spina bifida. Also, the surgery has been shown in studies to cut down on neurological damage.
Thank you for your time, Dr. Myers. Jack, back to you.
Thank you, Jameson. Spina bifida, which is Latin for split spine, is a very serious problem for babies. The mortality is very high, with every 10 babies being born, one will probably die. Roughly 1,500 babies are born with spina bifida a year. We also have interviewed a local family that agreed to talk to Jameson a week before his interview you just saw. Here's the interview.
Thanks, Jack. Today I'm here with Mr. Kevin Scott. Kevin just had a little boy born almost 3 hours ago. He was unfortunately diagnosed with spina bifida. And the doctors rushed him away to surgery. Kevin, tell us, what are the doctors doing right now?
The doctors actually took my son and closed the open wound. Usually the surgery, the doctors told us to cost around $100,000, but we have full coverage, so we're not concerned about that as much as just the safety of our son.
Excellent. And your wife, how's she doing?
Very good, very good. She's doing well.
Excellent. And what's been the hardest part of your journey?
I would have to say that the hardest part of the journey has been sighting the future of our family. Both my wife and I, we desire more kids, but we don't want to have them diagnosed with SB also. So thankfully with the advice from our genetic counselor and doctors, we can make a better decision for a better child.
Absolutely. Well, that's fantastic. We wish the best for you and your future family. And back to you, Jack.
Thank you, Jameson. That wraps it up for us here at Fox News. So to all our viewers, have a safe and enjoyable weekend.